like,
No, it was not.
Kind of, I don't know.
No, what happened was she was in the A showing her ass, titties out. The niggas who ain't seen in a while was all on a job. All
Right.
It was not happening.
Walk around and
cute friend.
Thank you.
Walk around and be like a big ass red balloon, all in Atlanta, like they're right here in the air.
Yeah, all out.
Wow, y'all really like
absolutely not.
Yes.
I'm a whole motherfucking G out here.
Hey,
so y'all more love than anybody. What y'all talking about? We boost y'all, we gas y'all up because we love y'all.
Damn sure be
when y'all drop a pic, you know I'm there.
My shit fall on deaf ears though. That motherfucker still ain't unblock me, y'all.
Yo, just get that shit up. Just get that shit up.
Hey, you lying? You lying? I've been unblocked you. Our first podcast back together after that long sabbatical, I unblocked you.
Oh, I didn't see it.
You should have cut that nigga block from the show. Lisa, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, what's up, everybody out there in cyber world? Thank y'all for tuning in to a Florida Man's podcast.
Okay.
I am 1/4 of this dynamic foursome we got going on right here, and I'm driving the boat today.
Hey,
if you don't know who I am Lisa Steele, aka Big Cat Pat LaFleur. And the retail. But again, thank y'all for tuning in. However you tuning in, cell phone, YouTube app, even if you crabbing off McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Hit that like button. Yeah, hit that like button. So.
Absolutely. So without further ado, let me introduce my lovely host. Of course, I'm gonna start with the queen, big speaker, Big G. What's going on, baby?
Big Pat, what's going on? Listen, shout out to you. Happy 1 year anniversary.
Yes.
Big shout out to you for that. Yes, I saw the glow all weekend. So listen, I'm just a squirrel in your world trying to get a nut. What's up?
Yes, I'm sure you're gonna get several looking the way you be looking.
Y'all so gay.
Yes.
Y'all so gay.
So yes. Next, we have Mr. K Dollars with this awesome backdrop. I'm so jealous. What's up, baby? What's going on?
Hey, good evening, world. How y'all doing? If you can see this on YouTube, I got the Florida Man podcast backdrop on me. It looks very, very fly. You know what I'm saying? Let me step to the side for a second. Boom. Yeah, can't see the whole thing, but you get the point. And I also got on this lovely merch from the Florida Man podcast line right here. It says Florida's coming soon. I like that. Oh, got a little logo over here on the side, another one on the other side. Now stay tuned. We got some things in the making.
Yes. And last but certainly not least, we got the man with the plan, the Florida Man, the orchestrator of this Florida Man bullshit we on. What's up, Kat? What's up, Fletch?
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Big Fletch, the Florida Man. We're in the building. What's going on, everybody?
How was everybody week?
It was a good week. Been violent, been chilling. I've been kid free, so.
Yes.
Me too, Fletch.
Don't even know how to motherfucking act.
You always kid free.
I was kid free.
Until you have a kid and really get kid free. Ooh, Gabby.
That shit, you should told me it's gonna be this crazy.
Yes.
I love
okay, so guess what? We gonna jump right into it. Fast. This question is for the fellas. It came from me just because questions like this are a lot of times female driven, and we get asked the most.
What nigga hurt you this weekend?
Nobody.
Yo, Lisa, I'm gonna tell you
how. Y'all always.
No, we gotta. You see, I won't like to show how the sausage is made, but every night we group up before the podcast. We group up, and Lisa hit us with like 12 questions back to back to back. Bam, 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 bam. 12 fire topics at that. So I say, oh, Lisa, you hosting the show this you this week. But I want to know what made you think of these good ass questions. Like, what happened?
So, of course, I look at a lot of male podcasts, And then these are certain things that they discuss. So I'm like, shit, let me ask the dudes I do the podcast with. And see what they say about these certain topics, which a lot of them have been asked to us, I mean, on this platform, but we never asked you guys, I guess, because these are kind of like female-driven questions. So, question, what are y'all's non-negotiables, guys? I'm gonna start with Kay since he just leaned in.
This is my number one non-negotiable.
Okay.
Loyalty. If you ever cross that boundary with me with loyalty, the vibe will never be the same again. I ain't talking about like like no weird shit or whatever, but if you are ever me and you are ever in public and you ever are disloyal to me in public, I know you're gonna be disloyal to me in private, so I can't even fuck with it no more.
Quick question. Question on that. What's disloyal in public? Like, what's that?
Like if I tell you like just a random example in my mind or whatever. If I'm like, yo, like we're gonna go in here, we're gonna have a good time. Don't get all drunk and get fucked up and start wandering off and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Me and you in here together, all that, right? I give somebody a prep talk or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Then we go into the spot and you all in a nigga phase and all that shit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's being disloyal.
Oh, what bitch hurt you this weekend? Yes,
wow.
tell it.
Stop that, yo. I'll say this. Hold on, wait.
That's the gag.
Shouts out to K giving a bitch a pep talk before we pull up. That's dope.
Right. Yeah. Because
why you gotta give her a pep talk? It should go without saying. Why you even gotta pep talk this bitch?
Sometimes you with a woman that kind of get a little bit too, fucked up or whatever. You gotta tell her like, hey man, listen, we on good terms tonight. You gotta chill the fuck out a little bit.
So just to be clear, that story was random though.
You gotta know how to be a young lady. That's what you tell her. You need to be a young lady. When we get in here,
But I'm talking about but look, let's not deviate from what the fuck I'm talking about right now.
Okay.
Loyalty is very important. I think that goes for every man though.
Yes.
If you dealing with somebody who ain't loyal to you and they show you, sometimes it only takes just one time. And just never again, you might as well just go ahead and break up right then and there because it'll never be the same again. We can't trust you no more. We don't see this this picture of what a real woman is supposed to be like. And I think I like to frequent myself with, smart, intelligent, bad bitches. Like that's who I like to fuck with, but sometimes a motherfucker will blatantly show you that they're not going to be loyal to you ever in your face. And then when you see that shit, you just got to recognize it and just back the fuck away. Just leave it the fuck alone, bro.
Okay. So, Fletch, what's up? What are your non-negotiables?
I'm gonna say a couple things come to mind. I can talk about right now. I can also talk about throughout my life. At one point, I hate y'all. At one point, a chick with multiple kids, I mean more than two, used to be like a down, like, nah, I can't deal with that. A non-negotiable until I had my first child. You know what I'm saying? So now you got to roll with the punches. So I'm gonna say for sure though, head. A chick telling me she do not give no head. Yo, that shit is dead.
I agree.
That's for a child.
This went straight to head, bro.
That's very important to me. I mean, that's more important than loyalty to me.
Bro, you think you gonna get your dick sucked when you like 60, bro? Like you think you're gonna be getting head?
Yes. I enjoy head more than pussy though, so that I'm different. So I'm different. I enjoy my mouth more than anything. So for sure that. To piggyback on what Kay said, loyalty, but to a certain extent. I don't expect loyalty from like new chicks. You know what I'm saying? I think it takes time for like the loyalty to come. I know what he's saying, but for me, I'm not off back. Like I need to find out if you are capable of being loyal before the loyalty aspect comes into place, because we might not even make it far. So. Yeah, the first thing that comes to mind is like head. And if you are a mother, I'm taking this back. And if you are a mother and you don't take care of your kids, or you do something like that, that's big to me too. Like how you a mom and mom stay with grandma. Like mom, the baby don't even call you mom, but the baby call you Keisha. They call the grandmama mama. Nah, baby. And we got
it. Baby.
They also hit on one more thing. Drunk women, that's an issue though. Cause I used to date a chick that was like every time we go out, she get drunk, wasted. Like you're right, you gotta have them pep talks with some of these women.
Okay, so not to cut you off.
Are you good? I'm done.
It might be one of those things where they're comfortable around you guys too. They probably feel like they're protected around y'all to where they can loosen up and let themselves loose. They may not even necessarily be a drunk, but they may feel comfortable enough around you to know, like, oh, okay, he gonna make sure I'm good. Let me hang out a little bit. Have y'all thought about that?
No, because I'm the one time.
You say no.
No. Not even a little bit. Because the one instance I'm talking about, yo, this chick would get drunk everywhere we went. Like and I'm not talking about sipping a little tipsy. No, this bitch was drunk places that we went, and I was like, yo, that was a red flag for me. Like,
was she sloppy drunk? Like
one time she got sloppy drunk. The other time she was just like drunk. I think we went to what's the little Queen Riverboat, whatever shit. One of that shit, and that bitch was wasted, like on the bitch.
Listen.
Like I'm like,
listen. We never talk about this in the Black community, but there's a lot of women out here who are goddamn alcoholics.
I don't like where this is going.
I'm just saying it is though. There are a lot of women in America that are alcoholics. There are.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying. It's not like I'm lying. You know a couple of alcoholics, right, Fletch?
Yeah, I mean, not a lot of women, but I do know women alcoholics. So I give you that. I do know, and I just described one. This chick was alcoholic. It ain't no joke about it. Like she had to be alcoholic.
I know quite a few alcoholic women myself, but we never shed light on the alcoholism in the Black community when it concerns the Black women. Like for example, Lisa, you're drinking right now.
Yes.
You don't make her alcoholic though, because you're drinking.
Yes.
I know, but Lisa had a powerful weekend, y'all. So I'm pretty sure she was fucked up.
Not a powerful weekend.
Yes. And for the record, I don't drink during the week. During the week, I am very much my brand, multifaceted. I'm a mama. I own 2 businesses. I run a whole healthcare business. I'm a student, and I run the finances of an autism center. I don't drink during the week. Now on the weekends, yeah, I might toss them back here and there. I mean, and especially times like this, I don't feel like I can be, give it a go without the wine and spirits. I had to take it light today because I would have been on my Tito's if I ain't drank the whole fucking weekend. I don't
drink like that.
Like most of the women that I know that are alcoholics, they drink like tequila though. Like,
see, no, I can't.
Wow.
See, I just started really drinking too in the pandemic. Like I was stuck in the house, like fucking going through delirium damn near. So it was like maybe the drink could soothe me. Weed one, it was making me paranoid. So okay, so G, we got to get to G and her non-negotiables. Because it's not female bias. I want to know what's yours as well.
This should be good.
Boy, lean in for this one.
Wow, really? Not leaning in.
Paul, do you think it's a lot, Kate? That's why you lean in? Because G got like a lot of non-negotiables?
No. I'm just interested in knowing what she said. Like, look, y'all don't pay me no mind, y'all. Like,
I think G got a lot though. It's all face value. I think G got a lot.
You think I got a lot?
My mind. They don't connect.
I'm just trying to see which one weigh the most for me.
Okay, so you're not naming all of them.
Yeah, I just want to see.
Do you have a lot?
No, I have like 3 main ones, but that touches a couple of aspects of life, like finance, mental, physical.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, I think it's okay to categorize what your non-negotiable is. You get to have one you're
gonna meet people with different characteristics that trigger those.
Gotcha.
So I think my number 1 is a guy can't be emotionally unavailable.
That's a good one.
He has to have done some type of therapy or something before our like established relationship. Like
that's deep.
Hey, like, can I ask you something though? But do you find that out like initially? Like initially, do you find that out, or like is this like over time? Because it seems like it would take a minute for a man to show you that he's emotionally unavailable.
Actually,
like something
men, I think, are very transparent. So if you hush long enough, you like I think give a man like 5 to 7 days, you'll know exactly who he
naturally,
is.
yeah.
Because men don't like to keep up a facade for too long, like they can't. So I can tell where you are within a week. I know if you are this guy that you ain't got nothing going on, because you're gonna be calling me probably way too much. You're gonna be doing the most. And if you're not talking to me enough, you probably got something else going on. Like, it's just little signs in there. Those aren't concrete. I'm just saying, like, you'll know within a week where a guy is emotionally.
You said within a week you would know. Okay, so I make sure that I can hold on for.
Yeah, hold on. I think these women shit for the first week.
Right.
Whole days. I'm
but
taking
Lisa,
notes.
am I lying? Like, if you are in tune with yourself, you can pick up on them.
Yeah, you can pick it up. Yeah, and that's what I was saying. Naturally, like you kind of know, like
it worked both ways.
Dudes,
it worked both. I ain't trying to interrupt. It worked both ways.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so with me,
well, G got 2 more. What's the other 2? G got 2 more.
Oh yeah, you got 2 more. Yeah.
3.
Financially, he doesn't have to make as much money as me. He can make more money than me. I don't care. But he has to be strong financially. Okay. He has to be financially savvy.
She don't date broke niggas, fellas. So don't even try it.
And when I say that, let me just clarify this for any dude out there that might like me. Sir, if you make 12 grand a year, but you work damn hard and you manage your 12 grand good, come to Ms.G. I got you. If you're gonna love me the right way, come to me. I got you. That's all I'm saying. I make enough money for me.
Cap.
That's all I'm saying. I got you. Gotta be open. Gotta be open. But anyway, because most of the dudes who make as much as me or more than me, they assholes. At least in my experience.
Yes.
There's no nigga in their 30s that can manage $12,000 a year successfully. So
well, of course I was being facetious, so hopefully he's smart enough to know that.
12,000 on Section 8. That might stretch.
Not Section 8.
On Section 8.
I don't know.
I got that PPP.
No, sir, I will not date you on Section 8.
Little vouchers here and there. I know a couple bitches.
And number if you 3, make $12,000 a year, you don't need to be dating no fucking body, bro.
I agree with you on that case.
Both people deserve love too. Go G, third.
I would have to say my third one is I got a 2-kid max.
Wow. What's the 2-kid, 1 baby mama, or 2-kid, 2 baby mama max?
I would prefer 2 kids, 1 baby mama, but I understand.
I'm gonna kill you this one right here, G, because I met a chick I love this little motherfucker, and I had the kid rule. She had twins, so if a dude got twins, 1 baby mama, twins, it's still and maybe 1 on the other, twins and 1 other. You
That's
fly
3 children.
I know, but twins technically was 1 go.
No, that was 3 children though.
Yeah, it's fucked
up. That sperm hit 2 eggs, so 2 kids.
I used to say 2 as well, and then she had twins, 1 go, and then 1 on the side. I had to make a decision.
But it's different though, like a lady dating a guy with kids versus a guy dating a woman with kids. Most of the time, y'all don't have to deal with the baby daddy. Like, he ain't trying to be rah-rah. He ain't trying to fit. Yeah. That's not the average dude. I ain't saying there ain't some clowns here and there, but that's not the average dude. But sometimes when it comes to dating some of these immature dudes, baby mamas, like, it'd be a whole nother thing. Sometimes, like, and it's just automatic because it's sometimes you a woman. You just a woman, so it's automatic. Like,
you're right. I think it's more, but niggas will run across that baby daddy who want his family back when you start treating her good. That's the worst shit in the world. Time you start treating this big good, this nigga want his family back. Everything when she start going good, these ain't shit niggas want their family back, bro.
But they be staying out the way. Sometimes them baby mamas don't stay out the way, boy. They be want to be right there.
Nah.
Okay. So, my first would be bad kissers. Like that awkward moment when somebody don't know how to kiss, like, and you can't really get out of that shit. Bitch done slob your whole face, nose, and forehead.
Girl, no.
That is a no for me. Like, it's a no for me. Cause you look how Kay laughing. That's how I am. Mid you tonguing me down and not knowing what you're doing. I'm laughing.
You can't teach them this? You don't think you can teach them?
I mean, you can, but it's like
it's just dead off rip. So you ain't even trying to teach them this.
No. And then I don't like pessimism. Like I don't like that low that it's always a negative to like a dream killer. I don't like a dream killer. That's like a non-negotiable to me, Sometimes, your mind can be a little bit more bigger than people, and people can be very low vibrational to where they don't really, vibe in that way. So I don't like a dream killer. Bad kissing is a no for me. And just like I'm gonna go with Fletch, the head. You gotta hit me with the combo, or this is just not gonna.
I need you to put it in your mouth. Yes.
We gotta have that equal out. Like, I ain't finna be giving you this hand, the no hand to throat mouth gawk 3000. You over here giving me kindergarten head.
So Lisa, let me ask you, if a dude, do you think you can teach a dude how to make love you or have sex with you the way you like?
I think if he's interested, you can tell them what you like, and I like when you do it this way, or I like this, maybe we should try this. You can, but I feel like if they really not interested in you, they don't really give a fuck about exploring your body, or
I said that nut. After me, I said that last podcast.
They gonna get that dick wet, and then they gonna go home. But if somebody is really into you, and mind fucking you, I mean, that's top tier. And finna fuck the shit out of you at the same time. Yeah. That's top tier. But not always you get that from a dude. Sometimes they don't really.
Yeah, say for all fellas, you can't hit every chick the same. I think that'd be the most important. Like, niggas got to understand that until you get to a certain age, you don't realize that women, all women are different. Like, anything that work with the last bit, they don't work with her. So sometimes you gotta ask her what she like up front. You got to get everything out her to find out. I'm being a pleaser, bro.
And speaking of, that's a good segue to our next topic. Woo-hoo. Speaking of niggas really not giving a fuck as long as they get their dick wet. I have a question. So of course, like I said, I look at a lot of podcasts for men and their perspective of certain things. So I was looking at one, and this guy was saying, "Oh, we don't really lead you on, really. We just, once we find out like you not who we want, we no longer like you. Like, once we get to know you for who you are, we no longer like you. It's not leading you on." So I had the question. This is strictly for the guys again. Are y'all meeting women, getting to know them and stringing them along, or are y'all telling them from the jump? After you kind of, I guess that 5 to 7 day window you guys are talking about, are you guys letting them know, like, yeah, I like you, but you ain't it. You ain't doing it for me. So
let me jump on this quick.
Go ahead. You go.
I wanted to jump on it first.
I want to jump on it quick. And I want to give these rhetorical questions, these long out drawn. Yes and no. If I know what I'm here for, like, no. If I know what she's here for, like, ladies, I'm gonna give y'all this real nigga this lesson. We know the type of woman you are, or what we deem you as. Like, if I look at you as a hoe, I'm not trying. I'll lead you on. I'll lead you to water, baby, if you let me, because I'm trying to get that up out of you. If I think of you as more than that, of course I want to get to know you. Of course I'm going in with I want to get her for more. And I'm telling you, on the plus side of that, sometimes you need a hoe and she be cool as fuck. And then you really got to ask yourself, can I wife a hoe? And should I wife this hoe?
Okay, so it's wifing hoes and y'all.
Can the flip side of that is sometimes you meet a valued woman and she just want to be treated like a hoe.
Yes, yeah. Like Wale said, I get all my quotes from music and music and TV shows and movies. Wale said, I get texts from porn stars and church girls. You'll be surprised who get wild and squirt more. True. True. Sometimes the good girl and sometimes you meet the good girl, you want to wife her, and then you find out she's a hoe, or find out she don't want to be wife. So that's the thing, dealing with finding out who you dealing with up front within that 7 days. I don't like how G looking right now.
When I was a city boy, I'm retired now. I'm retired city boy now.
Yeah,
class of 2019.
I'm retired. I've been gone.
Yeah, class of 2019, retired city boy right here. So when I was in the game, and I had a various assortment of women, I would have them in all aspects of life, all different walks of life. I'd have a college chick. I'd have a nurse. I'd have a manager. I'd have a chick that's just like a gym rat. I would have an army chick. I have a chick in the Air Force.
I know you got a good head, little bitch, somewhere in there.
Yeah, I mean, and they all serve their purpose. Like every
one of them though. Good head.
The women that I were dealing with at that time, they knew that I wasn't gonna,
be worth a damn.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that. That wasn't my purpose. It was more so that their purpose was to serve me. And everybody had something that they brought to the table, but nobody had that combination of like.
Wait, what?
Wow. No, I'm saying like when I was doing my thing, that's how I felt. That's what my mentality was. Like I wasn't there for them. They were there for me. I'm talking about me specifically. Like I felt like, in my opinion, that they were there. Like I was there. Like I was their trophy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
and they got to be with me, and that's what it was. Like but we talking about like this was like years ago. I'm like I'm a reformed gentleman now. But back when I was, I used to date like multiple women at all at one time, and they would all have a different purpose. Like one chick, she was just like real cool, real nice, real sweet, but like she couldn't cook for shit. Another chick was an asshole, but she.
You are describing the women in girls. What?
Just like that. That's just perfect analogy. Just how Jay-Z was.
You making
okay? So
no, I'm not.
So which one of them you was either leading on, or you were letting them know what's up off the real?
Okay, I would. Huh? Hold on. One at a time. So let's say out of 5 women, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All of them wanted to be number one, but they realized certainly that they were not the only one that was trying to be the only one.
Okay.
So, it's like I'm dating, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm getting to know people here and there or whatever. If we cool and we vibe and we max or whatever, then great. But it wasn't like I wasn't like on no sucker shit though. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to like do all of that, lead you on and manipulate your mind type shit or whatever. If we fucking with each other and the vibe is cool, then great. But if we not, then you would know. I mean, it's like I'm not gonna sit there and give you the attention to the person who I least like. You know what I mean? She gonna get some attention, but she ain't gonna fucking. We're not texting each other all fucking day long and calling each other all the time.
Well, like I said, I think it depends on the woman. You know if she's worth leading on. You know if you just hit a smash. You know that. And sometimes
like a real nigga ain't gotta do that shit, man.
To a smash, it take you to lead on, because I don't suggest any man be totally honest up front.
No, not at all.
It don't work. That shit don't work. Why? Women love saying that shit work. That shit does not work. If you walk up and tell her, yo, I just want to smash, and we done had this conversation in this podcast several times. Go look at some of the previous episodes. But if you just tell a chick, sometimes women love saying, just tell me what you want. You can't do that with all women.
Okay. You want to fuck?
You want to fuck?
Just fuck. Like, you want to fuck?
Let me jump in.
So that's what you want from me?
Go ahead.
Wait, let me say this. Some men can say that to a lot of different women, because sometimes it's not what is being said, it's who's saying it, because they say it a different way. Like, so truly, honestly, if we are interested in you just physically, emotionally, whatever, we do want you to tell us the truth up front, because we already know what we're gonna do anyways. We already have our minds made up. So regardless of what y'all tell us, we still gonna do what we plan to do.
Everything is premeditated with a woman, bro. I was telling this chick
that
the other day.
Until y'all get dipped, maybe it is. Until they get
I need to stop with all them defense mechanisms.
Lisa, am I lying when I say when we look at a guy, we already know whether or not, because the basis of this question is, or this topic is, are we gonna fuck him? Do we not know when we look at a guy if we're gonna fuck him?
Right.
We know.
Some of y'all say y'all would like to keep it physical. Some of y'all get DickMatized and then it become a stocking thing. Yeah. They'll offer it.
What about pussmatized?
I ain't never ran across no penis.
I don't believe in good pussy, so no. Headmatized? Yes, Lisa.
Pussmatized is a thing.
Y'all ever been
believe it or not, pussmatized is a thing.
No, headmatized is definitely a thing. I don't miss my ex, but I miss their mouth. Listen, I don't care. I miss that mouth though. Jesus, I wake up in cold sweat sometimes. Ooh. Just think about that.
Wild, man.
Yeah.
Y'all ever been stalked before though, for real? Like y'all ever been stalked?
Yeah. I ain't even gonna speak on it on here, but
okay. All right. I have.
Okay,
I've been stalked.
I'll write it in the group. Too. I'll write both.
I mean, we actually say no names, but the niggas stop.
I mean, I'll write both in the group. I mean, it was a time where I was dating somebody and like it'll literally be 5 o'clock in the morning and he'll be standing like in our parking lot, like he uptown on the loading ramp and people out there with him. He the only bitch out there in the parking lot.
Y'all know how to pick them up.
I mean, I told y'all I can write a book. I done been through some shit, man. I'm telling you, it's not even a game. But okay, so we gonna switch up the topic a little bit.
I know I do know one of your exes. He do seem a little different.
Oh my God. Exactly what you talking about. He's very different, but
he look a little like yeah.
But it's some, I mean, certain situations, man, they all the same if you ask me when it came down to certain situations.
No, Lisa, though, you look like you'll make a nigga crazy though, for real though. Make a nigga turn crazy. And I ain't saying that like in a bad way or whatever. It's like, you know, you might be like, nigga might not ever like experience no shit like that with the type of females y'all are or whatever, and then they get attached to it.
I've been told that a couple of times.
My mind as a man.
You too, Gabby. You like you'll make a motherfucker knock on your door all night long and kick that shit
I can honestly say like when I give or when I really fuck with somebody, it's like a whole nother experience. So it's rare that you experience me open in that way. So when I do give guys my full self, like everything in me, it's a different experience. Sometimes they can get a little obsessive about it, but then I mean it done been times where guys is like, yeah, bitch, you too much. I don't like you either.
Fletch,
I've never been there.
Fletch, so you mean to tell me you ain't never been with a chick that was like perfect for you? Like the vibe was good.
Yeah, but I've never been to that.
And you ain't never just been like, damn, like I want to see this motherfucker and just go knock on the door and shit. Like, what the fuck? Text all crazy and shit. You never did shit like that.
And I can not me. You know, I give it up 100 on this show. Never. Even to the point where you know I am on record saying I got C+ dick, nothing higher. The one girl who like, nah, Fletch, that dick an A+. I love that bitch, and there's no way that I can just go knock on her door on some weird shit. No, I can't.
Okay.
But I can't do it. My pride is too much. I'm
check this
out. Nigga in America, I swear. I will let it ruin everything. I know it's terrible. I won't text certain shit because I'm scared of group chats. I won't say certain, even that's how I feel.
Listen, Fletch, man, let a bitch know I ain't never.
Listen.
Anything I've ever texted or sent a chick, I'm good, but that shit been on a billboard, bro. Because it's certain shit I won't do. That's it. But nah.
Okay.
Listen, but check this out though. I feel the same way you do, brother. I ain't chasing no motherfucker. I ain't knocking on no goddamn doors, kicking down shit. I'm not gonna call you 100 times. Not gonna fucking text you.
But you guys gotta know it's happening.
I let you.
You guys may not be doing it, but it's happening.
From y'all, my other two homegirls. Like I said, I only got 2 female friends. Y'all in the mix somewhat too. Listen, hey yo, but from them, I realized recently, within the last 2 years, that niggas is out here crazy. I swear I did not know it. I swear to you.
When I say I can write a book, I can literally write a book.
I was talking to a chick and she was like, I'm gonna tell the story here. That I was talking to a chick and she was like, niggas act crazy if you don't give them your number. I'm like, what? And she was like, I was on South Beach. A nigga asked me my number. I said, no, nigga sprayed me with a water gun. I laughed at first, not because it was funny, but I couldn't believe when it clicked. Like, that's some fuck shit. Like, I've never been the nigga that be like, yo, what's your number? I can't get you. Fuck you, bitch. I'm not that nigga. I can't even be that nigga. Like, if I tried to holler at you, you won.
But wait a minute. Y'all act like y'all ain't never been south about a nigga though. Like,
hell yeah.
Oh,
hell yeah.
Gee, why you looking like that?
Never.
Never.
I'm most definitely.
Hold on, get this. A nigga ain't never put that dick in your ribs. You was just in love with that nigga. Just God.
I've definitely been dickmatized.
Okay, but like exclude the dick. Like a nigga ain't never like gave y'all that like that love and that
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That feeling.
Yeah.
Like, damn, I want to
be around. I ain't never got that feeling from no dude, but they've all loved me.
You was married.
I mean, I had.
That don't mean I had.
I've gotten that feeling.
Word.
I mean, I've gotten it to the point where at one point it was kind of like I was kind of trying to mirror what I had with that one person, but everybody I dated, like
after that,
yeah, like I know how love feels.
He was the standard.
Yeah, like I know how love feels. This is what I was feeling when I was with this person, so I expect for me to feel like this or better. Dickmatize me is a whole nother.
See, y'all don't want to go. You blowing up a nigga phone, knocking on doors, trying to find that meat.
I will blow your phone up till it go dead. Do not think I won't show up to your shit. Like I will show up to your shit. Like I mean, now, no. I mean, I'm gonna come to senses. I got an 11-year-old and a 7-year-old. I can't be popping up nigga house with children in the backseat. That's right.
You can.
But Gavin, but
I can't do that now. Then I'm 33. Like, nigga, if I'm doing all that, you don't like me. So what the fuck I'm doing all that for? Nigga, you don't like my ass. I ain't about to be doing that.
You never showed up to a nigga shit before? Like on God, you never on everything. Don't cap now.
Okay, we gotta go to the next topic, man. Bye. Okay, so we're gonna switch up this vibe real quick. Now this question is for these fucking Geminis right here. Oh my God. Donda dropping, but not really dropping. Because I want y'all Geminis to tell me which personality Kanye West was in when he said Donda would drop on Friday, and then which personality was when he said, hell no, run that back. I'm gonna just stay in the Mercedes-Benz in the little ass toddler bed.
I want to take this you good. I'm gonna say one, you know I'm a Kanye. You see the bear behind me. Yes. I'm a Kanye stan. Like I love Kanye. I knew when Kanye got the Jay-Z verse. First of all, I'm gonna say if you saw the release party, that shit was fire. Let me just say, that shit was amazing. I thought that shit was great. That's Kanye being Kanye. I think I sent it to the group chat because I also want to say this nigga really is a narcissist. That nigga opened up Mercedes-Benz Stadium at night and stood in the middle of the floor just with the song playing, walking around for like 2 hours. And he was 2 hours late on top of when it was supposed to start. But the shit was amazing. And that's just some dope shit that Kanye do. I knew the album would come out because Kanye has not had an album come out on time since graduation. Since the Bear Behind Me. Since then, every album has been late. And Jay-Z sent the verse in like 3 hours before the show. Once he got that, I'm like, oh, he finna remix everything. He finna go back to the studio and mix everything again. So what side of the Gemini? Kanye is a different type of nigga. Kanye is in fact the ultimate Gemini, but that's the worst and the bad part. The good and the bad part about a Gemini. Like I want everything to be perfect, but I want y'all to hear this, but I want y'all to see me. So it's all that.
So much.
I mean, I'm definitely not a music head like y'all, and especially rap. But I just see Kanye and I swear, like, at the risk of his genius is his mental health. Like, that's like, I don't give a damn how much money you make. Where he is living is not healthy. That's not healthy. That's not good. He's living like he in fucking prison.
Are you talking about where he's actually living? Because
at the Mercedes-Benz
where he's currently sleeping.
He's still there.
He's still there.
Yeah,
Getting charged $1 million a night to live
That's
there.
not healthy. So I get that he's a genius, and I give him that, but it just, to me, I just get sad a little bit when people talk about Kanye's genius versus Kanye's personalities versus Kanye's
mental state of mind.
Yeah, like how many people have we lost, especially Black people, to some mental health issue? But we
So
focus
you think it's deeper than that, Gabby?
I just feel like maybe a lot of time I feel like the wrong people are around Kanye. Like, I know he's a genius, I know he's great, I know all of that, and he needs to express that. But I genuinely feel like the wrong people are around him. I feel like Kanye could be bigger than what he is if he were being properly guided. I feel like he could be bigger.
He is the second best artist alive right now, and hip hop definitely. Yeah, if not big, if not outside of hip hop as well. Like I don't think
I should say greater than, not bigger, but greater.
He can be healthier.
Healthier,
a healthier mind state possibly.
Yes, absolutely.
But he's doing what he loves. Like he's doing what he loves, and that's hard to tell crazy people. I hate the word crazy, but it's hard to tell people that love what they do that it's not what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the Kanye biggest problem too is everything somebody told him not to do, he did, and it worked.
Yeah.
Shit.
Especially when they declined him the fashion industry how he wanted it, like that really like solidified that
he can do anything.
Yeah. That Yeezy thing, because then when they told him no, and then them fucking Yeezys, them first set of Yeezys sold out,
and then
like, within minutes.
The Nike spelled that Nike said no. He said, "Fuck it, I go to what Reebok,
Adidas,
whatever."
Reebok,
Adidas. Then Adidas and blow up again, even more than the Nikes did. Like everything.
And he has the best selling sneaker right now, even over Jordan. You know, Jordan been the best selling sneaker forever. Kanye took that. Like those Yeezys is the best selling sneaker.
Yeah. So I agree with you, G. He definitely mentally, the more people, the best people around him would make him a greater on that level. But
the thing is he gonna listen to him?
No, they've been doing good for so long.
Is he gonna listen to them though? In his
probably
not. Yeah, right.
Enough.
Okay, so K Dollars, you a fellow Gemini. What's up?
I'm gonna speak for the. Some people might say it's the bad side of Kanye, but I'm gonna speak from my side of Kanye.
K is the closest to Kanye.
Because I'm in this group, I'm really the closest to Kanye right now.
Yeah. Hands down. Out of all the Geminis I know, K is the closest to Kanye. Like no joke about it. Like K is that compulsive Gemini. Like K is the when people say Geminis are crazy, they talking about K. They talking about K, bro. They talking about K and Kanye and shit.
Respectfully, they're talking about me. So this is Kanye's personality, right? Kanye is just like, he knows exactly what he's doing.
Right.
It's calculated. It's very, very calculated. But Kanye doesn't care about other people's personal opinions. So he's kind of like more so like, like fuck everybody. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. And you're stupid for not believing in what I'm saying. And therefore, I think that you should not be anywhere in the general vicinity of me while I'm creating this geniusness. And it's just like people are being like you're not smart because you don't get it. And Kanye is saying you're not smart because, well, they're saying that Kanye is not smart because he's not getting it. He's not going like on the natural path that everybody else is saying go. And Kanye is saying, fuck y'all, I'm gonna make my own path. And you're stupid for thinking that you can only walk on this one path. Like everything is fucking boundless. Like this is the shit that I really be breaking down about myself and Kanye. Like my thoughts be so fucking big, y'all, that it just scares a common motherfucker to death. And I like that shit. Yes. I like that I can be like, you know what, I can be anything this motherfucker that I want to be. All I gotta do is apply.
But I don't think people are saying that Kanye isn't a genius. I think there's a collective consensus consensus that Kanye is a genius, undisputable. He's a genius when it
No,
comes
he's
to
not a
music.
genius.
Wait,
He's
wait,
not
wait.
a genius.
I think that people are more worried about his mental health because you don't know what Kanye is going to show up when. There's no way to tell who's going to show up, and that's bad for business. I don't care how great Kanye is, that is still bad for business.
I'm push back on that a little bit, because if we had to do that compared to a Lauryn Hill, like we don't know if Lauryn gonna show up to shit. We know Kanye gonna show up. What's gonna come out his mouth?
That's what I said. You don't know which Kanye gonna show up.
That's gonna come. He gonna pull up. Now,
you know what?
But think about the extreme Kanyes. You got Kanye who say George Bush ain't like white people, to Kanye who went rallying for Trump. Like, come on, like we don't know what Kanye gonna show up when.
Listen, Kanye is a mastermind. Okay,
Agreed.
He's not a genius though. He just cares. You can harness the mental capacity of a genius if you're passionate and you care about something so much. Like you don't like this ain't genius shit. It's just calculated and it makes it look genius, but it's way deeper than that.
But
y'all don't look at Kanye for the surface and think that his mental is fucked up.
Oh no, it is.
Okay. So we got to get to the. I mean, that's a broad.
That's a slippery slope.
Yes, it is.
Topic.
So yes, we gonna
go to therapy though.
Yes,
oh yeah,
absolutely.
I love that shit.
Yeah,
I love therapy.
Absolutely.
But I was telling a nigga today, my homeboy, we just on the game a little while ago. He's like, man, I ain't going no fucking therapy. I'm like, yo, I asked him 3 questions. That was nigga like, it made him realize, like, damn, something is fucked up. Like, how many homeboys you done lost? Like, does that shit fuck with your head? Do you ever sit back and think, damn, why them and not me? And nigga, like, you got kids now. Do you worry about your kids extra hard? Yeah, nigga, you need therapy. These are things that black men deal with on the regular that we don't address, and we think it's normal, and it ain't.
It's not. It is
that all this shit I thought was normal is not normal. The police get behind every black man, every black people. The police pull up their lights behind us. We like, what the fuck? We should not even feel that way.
Like that, like it's an automatic death sentence.
That in itself is crazy. The police hit the lights. He's like, oh shit. You see 4-5 police. What's the first thing you say? Them crackers out today, boy. That shit in Florida.
And that's like some fucking PTSD. Like,
that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Damn, these crackers out today. You see 2 police cars back to back. God damn, these bitches out. Like, you shouldn't even feel that way, bro. Because white people see police and don't feel that way.
Let me go to therapy.
That was a perfect. That was a perfect segue to all these rappers getting arrested in Florida.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a plot. That's a plot.
That's a plot.
That's a plot.
Who else got arrested? Y'all know.
So I've seen where they're like saying like, "Oh, we was waiting on you when you got off the plane." I mean, can we be specific to just Florida, the state, or can we narrow this down to
it's Florida. It just
Miami.
Hot Boy got caught in Orlando.
Okay. But that's his hometown.
Yeah, I'm saying though, but it was still a organized ring to get these.
Oh, well, yeah.
Like, they are going after rappers in the state of Florida. Like, this just is what it is. If you think about it, not
just rappers in the state of Florida, rappers coming to the state of Florida and getting arrested.
Also getting hit too.
Like Polo G and all them, they just recently got arrested. So,
but Florida going Florida. Like I said, yeah, it's that. Florida gonna make sure. If you think about all the top new rappers, especially young niggas, so this is definitely to young niggas. Yeah. All the top young niggas in Florida all locked up. Well, Kodak just got out. Besides Kodak just getting out, but he was locked up forever too. So you talking about Melly locked up. You talking about, like I said, Hot Boy just got locked up. It's like 3 more little niggas. I can't even think of their name right now. All
the one little young boy who made it.
Spot him. All them been locked up, bro. All them been locked
up. Spot him locked up.
Yeah, Spider got them locked up, and it's one more that's messed up.
But what are they being locked up for? Like, what's
they're getting racketeering charges, or in connection or affiliation to anything that has to do with what they rap about.
We call racketeering charges.
Locked up in Florida. Phaedro Brain just got locked up in Florida.
Yeah.
So wait, so are they telling on themselves in their songs? And
this seems like, because once again, all rappers tell on themselves to a certain extent, But in Florida, it's a little different because they're not just bringing out just that rapper. They're bringing out organizations around that rapper. Like it's tied into it. They're RICO charges. All the charges are RICO charges.
Yes.
Well, Melly, except for Melly, Melly's on as a murder. But the rest of them are RICO charges, like you've been associated with such and such. We trace the money back to you, or even we can say you was a part of these organizations, so now you're going down. It's just the influx of these niggas getting locked up. Like I think we just showed what's the sheriff? My favorite sheriff. This nigga is crazy.
Bradshaw.
County.
No, not Bradshaw. I can't stand Bradshaw. The old boy in Polk County.
Polk County.
Polk County sheriff. Fuck, I can't think of his name.
Oh, the guy with the sheriff.
Got the rappers and water chain on stage at the press conference. Like he after him in his county. Like he after all the rappers in his county. So and when niggas do drugs or anything, man. So
did you see the rap video that they made off of that though?
Yeah, they made a video called Brad. Not Brad, what's his fucking name? Hold on, I'm gonna Google. But yeah,
I don't know who those black rappers were in that video, but nigga, don't ever bring your ass to Florida ever again, man. We don't condone that type of activity over here, man. You out here snitching and shit and telling on everybody, and you all in the video with the sheriff and shit, nigga. That's not what we. No, nigga, that's not Florida. We do not represent any of that. You let them motherfuckers do their job on their own, but you don't give them a leg up, goddammit.
Okay, so it's a sting. So basically, it's like a sting or a ring going on to where they just
I just think Florida done got so wild that they nipping a lot of nigga shit in the bud. Like they making sure they get black people, which I hate to say it, some of the head black folks or some of the rappers. I think they're trying to get everybody locked up. It's just that time of the year.
Okay.
I do feel like a lot of rappers
get reelected, man. They gotta do something.
Oh, okay, yeah. They gotta meet their quota, at the end of the year.
Niggas locked up.
Well. So this brings us to this next topic, which has absolutely nothing to do with these rappers getting arrested in Florida, but has everything to do with what do y'all define as a threesome?
Ms.G.
Okay, so the first one is just an overall question. This is general. What do we all define as a threesome? If everybody has experienced one, not sure. And then the second one is kind of geared towards the guys, and it's, do y'all be scouting the bitches or you let your girls do it? So how does that go? So who wants to start this?
Call somebody out.
Kay, go ahead.
All right, so what's the first question again? Let me
what do you define as a threesome?
Threesome. Okay. Me and a chick and another chick together, loving on each other. The energy is good. The vibe is there. It's a good time. It's a good time. I've experienced, I've had some experiences, I did some things, I'm willing to do some more things. If there's anybody there that's listening, and you know what I'm saying, they probably want to, two chicks that probably want to, slide on your boy or something. I'm open and available for that too.
Link in bio.
For me, I don't do none of that. Like I've done that before, as far as like scouting the chick or whatever to bring back with the missus or whatever, but a lot of the times that shit get kind of fucked up or whatever because of our person, automatically want to just deal with me and me only. So I'd rather her just deal with it. I don't even want to have a conversation with the chick. I just want to show up, shake hands, pass out drinks or whatever, get the vibe going, and then
pass out drinks.
We just fuck something afterwards. I don't want to have no conversation. I don't want the bitch phone number or none of that shit, because that shit just fuck up the integrity of the shit. I'd rather her just set up the whole fucking thing, man.
Is there integrity in the threesome?
There's integrity in the threesome, because y'all like a bitch will slide on your man. Like a bitches like outside bitches, they be trying to motherfucking creep in and try to play replacement and shit like that.
Yeah. So the reason I brought that up is because a guy was saying like guys need to play the background role in a threesome. Like let your girl do everything, and then don't get in there trying to hurry up and fuck on the new chick because it's new coochie in the room. Then that just
you gotta play it cool. You gotta be real player.
Yeah, that just fuck the whole vibe up.
Good. Pass out drinks. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So Kay got the memo
down. You be the butler that night. Yeah.
Kay the threesome connoisseur over here.
I done been in a few situations. You know what I'm saying? Like back when before I retired. You know what I'm saying? I used to be in. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so Mr. Fletch.
I have never had a threesome. Throw that out there, no. But mainly too, because I've never really wanted one. I don't see one, a threesome is a guy and two girls. If it's reversed, that's a train, ladies. Right. I'm sorry. It just is what it is. You call it what
I don't think that's a train though.
Okay, well, she asked me, homeboy. That's a train. Two, I never had a threesome, but I ain't never really want one. What I do want is two bitches sucking his meat at the same time. That would be perfect.
That's a threesome though, right?
Oh, well, I guess that's what if I had to, that's what I want. I don't want to fuck. I don't even want to fuck. No, I don't even want to fuck. They play my phone and go by their business. Play with it. Both of y'all.
You have two chicks sucking your dick at the same time. You ain't gonna try to fuck both of them, bro.
Sleep. Y'all can do what y'all want to after that, ladies.
Wow.
Okay.
I never really wanted the actual what's out there, but I do agree with what you're saying. I think it would have to do with a woman picking who she wants. I feel like it could get complicated if that's the door. If it's on you trying to pick the chick out for your girl, it could get complicated, and that's not what she wants. So I think to make the situation better, I would suggest that let her find somebody she like or y'all like together.
I remember. Hey, funny story. Can I say this right here real quick? Funny story though. I remember I was dealing with this chick and she liked to have threesomes one time, but she only wanted to have threesomes with like fat chicks. Like,
see,
I was like, why are you so little and you so attracted to like big girls? It's like, I don't know, it's just somebody big girl, I'm like, bro, you just, so we didn't do much of that. She was in the big girls though. She was in the BBWs and shit.
Okay.
So I got a slim chick. A chick your size. Now I like them big girls. I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay, Big G. What's popping? What's popping?
I ain't into threesomes. They ain't my thing at all. I'm enough. I promise you, I'm enough. Mm-hmm. But I think a threesome can be two guys and a girl or two girls and a guy.
Okay.
That's okay.
Some ladies get off by getting two men.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't think nothing wrong with it, but don't call it a threesome. If a nigga that you actually love, like your husband, nigga you love, you do anything for, ask you for that, you would give it to him?
That's the only thing I would not do.
No, I don't think I would either. Like I don't think. I mean, I've said that even when we referenced the polyamory shit, I told you, like, once I like you, like, once it's an emotional attachment, I'll cut your dick off.
And I feel like, I don't know, like, they glamorize threesomes, but, like, what everybody do when they get up, when they done, like, pass around the town?
If it's a relation, so from what I've heard, because my experience, my threesome experience was not good. Both times at both attempts. My experiences, I had 2 attempts and they weren't good. So so
you actually have had a threesome?
Yeah. So the first one,
wait, I'm trying to interrupt you. What's your definition of a threesome?
So it was 2 girls and a guy. The ones that I had.
Gotcha.
I've not did 2 guys and just me. No. But my experience was it wasn't good. Neither one was. The first one, I was probably 20 in New York City. I didn't even really know what I was doing. Or what the fuck was going on. And then the second one, it wasn't even really a threesome. It was kind of like we was trying to get it going, but it was like the vibe was just off. So I chopped that up as, you don't need to be having a threesome with God in the room. That's God. Like I told y'all last. Right. So I just chopped that up as, okay, like you need to get up You need to get up and
one of them had
shoot.
an STD, Lisa.
Huh?
One of them had an STD.
Right, something going on in that mix, you know. That was Jesus with his sandal tapping me.
No,
Like,
don't do this.
come on. So I haven't had a good experience, but I was just hearing that from a guy's perspective of like how y'all prepare and y'all, you know, take a seat back and let the woman drive that to where I guess, you know, you get some.
It's
My biggest
weird.
thing is every time I met a girl who was with it, I was with a chick that wasn't. That's every time I had a chick that was like, yeah, I'll fuck you and your girl.
And honestly, I feel like
I go back to her, she like, you sound like y'all. Fuck no.
Yeah.
Yo,
like relationship wise, I don't recommend it. Like I don't recommend it with somebody you in love with. I just don't. Because I feel like as a woman, you just gonna have like mixed feelings anyway. Like the one thing he do wrong or the one thing he do to the bitch that he ain't done to you, now you like, oh bitch, you ain't eat my booty like that. As soon as I bring another bitch in, you wanna, you know?
I don't know. I kind of feel like I kind of have to disagree with you a little bit on that, Lisa, because I don't know. I done been in some situations where me and my chick was like, yo, we about to fuck the shit out of this bitch. Like we about to motherfucking like we about to slut this bitch all the way out.
Girl that was down, like, I don't know.
I'd be like,
I talked to a chick
normally
last
like,
night and she was on. Oh, keep going. I'm sorry. No, I was gonna say something.
Oh, and normally I'm like an alpha, you know what I'm saying, in the bed. So when you in that threesome situation or whatever, you gotta fucking, you like a dog, like a pit bull just ready to get off the leash because you already know it's like you know what I'm saying, the woman is gonna lead the but you just waiting on your opportunity because she's not gonna wanna control the entire mode of the evening. She wants to do just enough to get her in the bedroom, and then you take the lead. So you just like this is just like a dog in heat. Like this bitch just don't know. I'm like secret handshaking all my little bitch. Like we about to fuck the shit out of this motherfucker. Like about the motherfucker. My girl be like, yeah, like nigga, she got to catch up.
That's beautiful.
I'm just saying like this side,
that's
like
amazing.
so weird. So we would like a, you know, like Batman and Robin, you know.
Oh, okay.
Please, and they ain't gonna be eating two pussies and two asses back to back. I'm sorry. Third time, like I was saying, this episode, this C plus dick, baby. I ain't got nothing going on. Only one of y'all get this work, and the other one going about the business. Y'all play with each other, man.
Lord. Okay, so next topic, we gonna.
Oh no, I was talking to a chick last night, and
she
hit me with the fact that she said she was looking for her roles, which I'm slow at first. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Then I realized what she was talking about. I'm like, oh, she said, I think that chick took it. I said, chick took your shit? She's like, yeah, we had. She would tell me how her dude had a little chick over, but he has permission to do whatever without her. But she has.
So that sounds like a poly situation.
But she has to ask for permission to bring another chick. That it was weird, but I was like, hey, what up float the boat, baby girl? That's cool. But I thought that was different. I was like, huh? She was like,
what if she was trying to like gas you up to see if you'd be interested in coming over?
I almost said something I shouldn't have said. But no, I was saying, yeah, bitch, I pull up. That nigga can't beat up. But I pulled smash this bitch years ago. It's one of them bitches that owe you coochie. You know?
Interesting.
You know, I know a couple on that owe me something.
Yeah, you can be old.
Bye. Okay, so
you can owe you coochie.
Okay, so Tabitha Brown retiring her husband. So
and I had to Google who she was too. I had no idea.
Yes.
What?
So Tabitha Brown, she's like this, you know, social media marketer, you know, motivational speaker. She promotes, you know, eating right, that vegan lifestyle and everything. So of course now she's made her little social media footprint to where she's a big influencer. Her husband was in the LAPD for like 15 years.
He was a fireman. He was a fireman or police officer.
LAPD.
No, LAPD. Yeah.
Okay.
So she has finally, you know, reached that status to where she can basically sit him down. And of course, she got mixed reviews on it. Some women were against it. Of course, some women praised her. So I just wanted to get you guys' take on that kind of situation. Like, would you, if you know you reach a certain status, of especially like right now in these times of technology and how everything is social media driven, and you can really capitalize
how we plan on doing what we
content.
what we
Would you like? I mean, I don't know. Like morally, that's no more than right. Like you've done something you didn't want to do for 15 years. If I have the means now for you not to do that or risk your life at that capacity, why wouldn't I? So I want to get y'all take on it.
Can I go
start with G? Yeah, I'm gonna start with G.
I applaud Tabitha for that, because when you have a strong partner like that to go through life with you, when you find your person and you know that they're worth it, that's what you do. Right. And like I piggyback off of what you say, like taking him out of harm's way, like that's a whole nother level of love. And I think what people have to understand is that he's not leaving to just go be a stay-at-home husband. He has a nonprofit that he's been working for a long time, dealing with kids in sports, I believe it is. So he's going to go throw his everything into that. But for all these years, this man has, from my understanding of their story, you know, he stayed faithful and he supported every step of her dream that she has wanted to accomplish. So that was the deal. When you get where you gonna get, because I believe you're gonna get there. So when you get there, just look back and help me out. I think that's golden. I think that's what more relationships should be built on. Like, how can I help my partner level up? Like, I would do it. I ain't even gonna lie. If I got to a point where I had my person like that and I could retire them, hell yeah, I would do it wholeheartedly. So I think that was great. I support it.
I agree.
My goal was always to be a house dad, stay at home dad. So if she wanna I was supposed to marry rich and be a house dad. So if a chick wanna do that for me, yeah. But no, on the reverse side, of course, if that's somebody that you want to be with, I'm retiring a couple motherfuckers if I made it to a certain extent. Not just my significant other. There's a couple motherfuckers that ain't gotta worry about nothing else more if I make it to a certain level. To a certain level. I think what makes this situation even doper is like the part that he is a police officer. So it's like I'm not only stopping him from doing this, I'm stopping any negative shit that could come with your job. Like I could be potentially saving your life. And big on like he was just piggybacking too. I found out when I did the research for who she was, he got other shit he want to do. Non-profit with young black men, young black kids. You know, I love that type of shit. So run it up. Anybody hating on that, just hate. And it's the rule of 7 or the rule of 10. You know, 4 people gonna like it, 4 people gonna hate it. The rest of them gonna be on the fence. So it's they ain't gonna even give a fuck. So it's about what you want to do.
All right, Kay, what's up?
Listen, ladies, if you're out here listening to this right now, and you got that bag, retire me, please. I don't want to work no goddamn ever.
I'll start a non-profit tomorrow.
And any of you fellas out there that y'all got a lady or whatever, y'all getting that bag, go and retire them too. Don't nobody want to fucking work all the goddamn time, man. This shit fucking sucks, man. This shit is the worst shit ever, bro. I gotta get up early in the morning and work for somebody else. Fuck that shit, bro. If you getting that money and just fucking retire as many people as you can. Nobody wants to work for these motherfuckers out here. The world sucks. I hate working for other people.
Okay. Well. There you go. This job. For that. Okay, next topic. Guys, of course, this one is for you. So I kind of staged all these questions around y'all little opinions and ways of the world. You know,
you about to bring around full circle now?
To get in the minds. What do men think women should bring to the table?
Well, I thought you'd never ask.
Glad I did. Let's hear it, boo. You on the case.
All right. We talking about tangible things or intangible?
Overall, whatever you think.
If you break it down, better if you break it down to specifics.
No.
Let's talk about the tangible things first.
I don't want to break it down in specifics. I want you to tell me exactly how you
Well,
feel.
I'll just talk about the tangibles for right now.
Okay, no
All right.
problem. Go ahead.
All right. So first things first,
Okay.
you need to be financially stable.
Okay.
You
That's
need
one.
to be able to pay your own bills.
I agree.
Secondly, you need a mode of transportation, life insurance. You need to be able to type at least 40 words a minute.
Like a job. You have me transportation.
That sounds like an Indeed post right there.
Damn, that's what those are basic requirements though. But a lot of people don't have those minimum requirements.
Okay, then.
But I mean, yeah, I feel like financial stability is the number one thing, and you know, and be healthy. Like fucking, like eat a fucking salad or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking go work out. Like be active. You know what I'm saying? Like in the next 10 years, you gonna be some fat chick sitting on the couch next to me, or are you gonna be some healthy, beautiful chick sitting on the couch to me? I mean, the decision is yours to do those sit-ups and put those cookies down. It's not mine. But yeah, that was pretty much it for the tangibles. For the intangibles, I mean, you know, this mental health is got to be like the number one thing, man. Because I swear, like
Both of
I
y'all
don't want to
crazy because you fucked up.
Ooh, me. Men fucked up or women?
In a good
I'm
way.
talking about yeah. Okay, but listen, mental health is very, very important to me. Like, you know, and being able to carry on a conversation that is of value. Support would be nice too. Overall, number one, some motherfucking loyalty. Because without loyalty, you can't even fuck with me. I'm sorry, I can't. I don't. I need a motherfucker that's gonna be loyal as fuck to me. And that's really it. That's all. I don't require much. Just you know, somebody with a car and some nice conversation and some good pussy. I mean, you know, that's can't forget about that.
That doesn't exist. So
Oh, to me it don't. But
According to Fletch, it doesn't exist.
Yeah,
but I've had, but I can disagree.
You
had
had
me
that
good
same
vagina in
thing.
my day.
I like it. I like all of those. I agree. Fletch.
I'm not gonna
What
go.
should women bring to the table, baby?
I ain't even go in detail. One, if I ask you what you bring to the table and you tell me your coochie, we already lost. So if you say I seen a lot of people, I seen that what I bring today. I bring good coochie. Don't shut up, bitch. I need
but JJ.
Yeah, that's all. That's minimum vibes. I'm gonna overall. I need good vibes. Don't bring no negativity into my life. Bring good vibes. Give me something. Give me somebody I can vibe with, grow with, learn from. No, that's last episode too. All that, all of the above. Bring me good vibes, and we can work everything else out. Yes, you need a job. Yes, I would like you to have a car. Yes, all those things. Kay said is dope. Mental stability, amazing. Bring me great vibes. Fletch, I need vibes. I got a lot of shit.
You know what? You know what we like. We like the kind of women
around you.
Get money with and take to the strip club in the same night. Like that's the kind of chicks we like. We like the chicks that we can get money with and go to the strip club with.
That's a vibe. I like all that. Bring me good vibes. I'm good.
Like for real. That's all the nigga really wants is to be able to go to the strip club with his bitch and spend some money and get some drinks. And then
I need a little more than that, but I got you. That's under the umbrella.
No, I'm saying like, you know, I'm talking about
you want that girl with the balance, you know. I can take
like
it
the balance, bro. Like
I can take her to Ruth Chris, she gonna suck dick in the car.
I wasn't that extreme with it.
Museum and you gonna fuck me in the bathroom.
I'm just saying, but that's what you like. Like
ratchetness and righteousness.
You can blend in with the people at Ruth Chris, but she just ate my dick up before we got up here.
I see no lie.
Why are you like this, Lisa?
They should type more than 40 words when they get home.
Did I nail it?
Yeah, you nailed it. I like
it. Next question. And this is hilarious, and it came from Fletch, I believe.
What was it?
I don't know, but it sounds like his foolishness. Would you rather hang out with whores or drug addicts?
Not me. Your significant other. That's the question. Your significant other.
Oh, would you rather your significant other hang out with
whores? Are you considering a drug addict though?
Somebody on them drugs.
Like what kind of drugs?
And once again, we go hardcore or softcore drugs. I don't think weed is a drug, but if a bitch is an addict, it's still a negative connotation on that. So, yeah, it's self-explanatory. Yeah.
So what would you rather?
I don't know. That's why I didn't answer it. No, it ain't hitting me. I'm like, I don't know. I don't want my girl around whores. And I would say it depends on the drug, but either one, like I just said, any kind of addict is still a bad addict. If it's just an addict,
you're an addict, you're an addict. Yeah.
But addict, then you can't leave the trees alone for a minute, let alone let it be meth or coke or crack. So, but I don't want my girl getting piped down with her whore friends. So, because whores of a feather flock together. So I do not know. I have no idea.
Gabby, because your face is like, how do I answer?
Whores are drug addicts, G.
I'll put the whores.
It's just like, where did that question even come from?
It would be
it was a question for sure.
Lante was talking, and we readily got on that. It was this or that, this or that, this or that, and he was like whores. I was like, or drug addicts. And yeah, that's how we got that. See? Yeah, I don't know. I'm lost. I don't know, y'all.
Yeah, no.
I have an opinion. So I'm gonna answer this without attaching my emotions into this. So it's gonna be a very, very interesting perspective that I came up to. I think that I would rather my significant other frequent the drug addicts. Being so
become a drug
because they're plugged into a network, you know. They're plugged into a better network than whores do. And it ain't got nothing to do, it has nothing to do with, you know, my significant other being around hoes, because I mean, she probably was a hoe before she had hoe friends. You know, if she was gonna hoe, then I don't think women need other women to motivate them to do things that they know they ain't supposed to do.
Okay.
Having it don't help though.
Somebody, if y'all was hanging out and I just of all of us was hanging out and I just started smoking crack, there's no way Gabby is gonna convince Lisa to try it. Like it doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying?
My talk game strong. Shut up.
At least like Whitney,
motherfucking rocks, huh,
Gabby?
Oh my God. Never mind.
Gabby to introduce no dick either though. Like
he thought. Oh no, we doing crack that night.
If I gotta talk to him, we
doing crack.
Okay, in theory, they're not supposed to be able to do.
But do you really want her to be like, yo, you need to try this dick over here in the corner?
No.
Let's go.
I mean,
there we go.
And I don't know. I mean,
that's a question. That's a dope question, bro. There's a question.
Yeah. Drugs is a powerful drug.
Drugs.
Yes, a powerful drug. So I don't know if I want my significant other coming back as a crackhead.
Like, if you listen to the show,
I don't want nobody selling my shit out my house.
If you're listening to this, put it in the comments.
Nobody can convince me to smoke crack though.
You never know.
But I'm saying somebody can you. We saying our significant other. We don't know what they gonna do.
Yeah, but if I put myself in a significant other's shoes though,
somebody can convince you to smoke weed.
No,
somebody convince you to drink.
Big convinced Eve to eat that apple off the tree, boy. Somebody can convince you to smoke crack, my boy. I will convince you to smoke crack.
Ain't no fucking way, man.
Bill Gates was like, yo, I can teach you half my business today. And you know you love some money, Kay. I can teach you to help run Apple. I can run this business. I got to hit the pipe one time.
Okay, listen, hold on. Wait a second.
First of all, changed. Now he ready to smoke though.
How much I gotta smoke, y'all? How much I gotta smoke? Now you gotta think about it. How big the rock is?
Listen, I'm not.
Hold on.
Ain't nobody finessing me to do shit that I don't want to do.
Finesse. This ain't no finesse. Nigga just told you what's up. Smoke that rock.
No, I'm not fucking doing that shit. Nigga, I'm not fucking smoking no crack.
You gonna do that, Kay.
Okay,
no crack.
You gonna hit the
all right, so okay, you gonna be with the whore.
You gonna smoke that glass dick, boy.
He's smoking it, boy.
No, I'm not.
They love money.
Okay, so you gonna be with the whores, Kay. Me and you gonna be in the corner together, holding hands.
No, I'm just gonna not do drugs when I'm around my drug friends.
Okay.
But this is an either or.
But you have been around your drug friends and done drugs before, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
My first time smoking weed was not because I didn't want it to. My niggas was smoking weed. They're like, Fletch, you want to hit it? I'm like, hell yeah. Listen,
God, that's hilarious.
Kay is smoking crack.
Someone asked the question.
Kay is smoking crack.
Okay, so this right here, you guys drop y'all comments. I want to hear what the people got to say about that one right there.
Lord.
That's funny. Okay.
Well, fuck it. Whores. I'd rather my girl hang out with whores and drugs. I'd rather her hang out with whores and drugs.
If they hung around whores, you would have a better chance of getting that head like
together collectively.
Two head thing that you like.
That might be your cue to get the head.
The two
yeah.
Two times got.
Yeah.
So what do you call that? What are you gonna call that?
I don't know what you call it. Is that considered a threesome? If I get head from two bitches, that's a two whole second threesome.
Okay, well, like make up a name right now on the spot to call it.
What? The head? That's that double trouble throat.
No, Dixon. I don't know. Dick sucking twosome. Dick sucking threesome. Dick. Try.
What Pornhub say about it? What's the name on Pornhub for that?
Don't have a name for it.
That's why you making up a name right now.
I did see they had double anal, which I thought was retarded, bro. They hold to two. I've been taking two dicks in the ass.
Oh, it's just called. It's just called double blowjob.
A double blowjob.
There we have
Okay.
it. Yeah.
So, most annoying love language. Like, what is the shit that you like? Okay, you just landed on too thick. I don't like that.
It gotta be
gifts. Turn off.
It gotta be gifts. I get tired of buying bitches shit.
Like what's annoying? You get tired of buying gifts, but what would be annoying to you? Like somebody.
That would be.
What love language would be annoying to you?
Oh shit, that's a good question. What's an annoying love language to me?
Yeah,
like when somebody doing it to me.
People love that shit, but I don't like when people, show that type of affection to me or.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Quality time. Oh.
Yeah. Say that again.
You don't like quality time?
No, I don't got time. Like if your love language is quality time, we're never gonna.
Okay.
Cause I ain't got time to be up under you every day. I got moves to make.
Right, but do you want to? So that's your most annoying.
I think the question is, what would annoy out of all the love languages? What would annoy you the most? So he's right about that. A bitch who just want to be under you all the time, that could be annoying.
Yeah, clingy. Yeah, somebody that's clingy.
A super clingy chick that'll do it to you.
See,
but I need. But
like
see, the thing
people,
is, like,
I don't know. I get clingy as hell. Like, I don't know.
But somebody doing it to you though. Do you like it when a nigga be all up under you?
So yeah,
like that's their love language.
I do when I like you. If I don't like you, then it's like no, I don't like that. So
yeah, again, I think we talked about this before. When it's somebody that's your person, whatever they do is good with you.
Good, yeah.
You cool. It ain't gonna bother you like that.
You're right, and I agree with you last time you said
but
that.
But you know what? Even in reference to that, it still could be some cheesy ass shit that you don't like that they do. Like even when you do grow to like them, as a person, and y'all kind of know each other and what each other like, it's still probably some cheesy shit. You be like, that one ain't do it for me. Yeah.
Oh, like, G, you got one? Something, a love language that would annoy you if it happened all the time. Like that's the question. The question is, even if you I like women being under me or my girl being under me, I love that shit because I'm a touch person, so I love it. But if she always under me or always wants some quality time, like always, that could be a problem. Or if she always, I'm a touch person. But if I was always touching the chick, maybe she don't want to be touched.
Right.
Yeah, that's some.
And then some people might like PDA, but then you don't like it. Like you don't like people watching y'all, all hugged up and touchy feely and kissing and all that stuff.
I don't know. I was gonna say gifts, but
that would be a bitch buying you gifts. That's why I had to change it because that
right. Like, but
I'll take that.
I mean, because I look at little stuff like you thought about buying me my favorite chocolate on the way home. That's a gift, but that's like, that's something little, but
if a bitch bought you that same piece of chocolate every day, you want to be like, what the fuck?
yeah, I'm sure like too much of anything is never good, but I don't know that it would annoy me. Like, I don't know. Like, I get the question. I just feel like when it's your person, you're gonna either deal with it or you're gonna find a way to tell that person, like, hey, I'm not really into that. Or they're gonna know you're not really into that too much. So I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too deep.
Okay. All right. So this is the last fucking most hilarious fucking question. I'm gonna be the bitch to answer it first. How much crabs did you hoes gonna eat? I can tell you right now, every motherfucking one they got in this.
Y'all gotta stop that shit. That shit is bad, bro.
Every motherfucking one they can put in the crowd bag and ball. If I could.
Hey, bro, crab gotta be extinct right now, bro. Crab gotta be
not.
Bro, it ain't the best crabs in the world, boy. The way these bitches eating crabs is crazy. On military and what's that job? Is that job in military? What road street is it? 2 interstate. I think it's military job. There are 4 crab shacks within a 2-minute walk. On every corner there is literally a crab shack, bro. How?
What came up with that anyway?
Bro, how? It's literally an intersection with 4 crab spots.
That's how you get in the drives right now. You want something from Red Crowd?
Yeah. You know what's crazy? Our parents and aunties and uncles weren't eating crabs like this in the 90s.
Bro, they were
like the niggas say them when
they were not. I remember them crab balls, and they was few and far in between back in the 90s.
Boy, listen, this is new. This is an epidemic, bro. Y'all finna kill all the
just
crabs,
going to Wendy's and buy the tray of shrimp.
Oh, this is bad, bro. It's I have not seen a crab plate on my timeline since 4 years ago. Every day there's a crab plate somewhere. I guarantee you, if you really think about it, you have seen crab on your timeline at least once every day.
I love it.
Before the pandemic, when was the last time y'all seen a nigga say fish fry?
A lot.
I
be around some old coons. They'll have a fish fry and barbecue.
Yeah. But now they doing crab balls.
No, and the fish fry be having crabs now. That's crazy. Yeah. The fish fry be got crabs now, bro. That's just sad, bro. That's just,
but do y'all eat what's crazy though?
I don't eat crab.
I don't eat that.
I've just seen like this past like Thanksgiving holiday where people like had that shit like they cooked all of that and then had like a crab ball on the side, like
my friend told me, "Oh, you'll eat some ass, but you won't eat crabs," and I kind of felt bad about that.
Yeah, all you gotta do is put a little.
Would you eat an ass with crabs?
Nah, she said, "Oh, you eat ass though, but you don't eat crabs." And I was like, "Wow, it's fucked up."
What was your point?
Your point, bitch. I don't want to eat your ass. I told the bitch anything then.
So yeah, we gonna eat however much is in the Pacific Ocean.
You should.
Y'all eat crab?
Pacific.
I don't eat crab like that.
I do. I like seafood. Yeah.
I love seafood, but hate crab. No crab.
I love lobster.
I love lobster and shrimp. That's it.
I love lobster.
I ain't never tasted that shit. I just don't eat it. I eat with my eyes, bro. That shit don't look appealing to me.
Yeah. My youngest, she like eat through smell, so she smells seafood and it smells disgusting to her, so she's never.
Yeah. I think somebody put one like what? Now see, this is part I got a problem with too. There's imitation crab meat.
Yeah. I mean,
and I ate some one day. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, "Oh, that's not real crab." I'm like, "What the fuck is in here?" Like, and it wasn't a boil. I definitely do no boil.
Oh, it's just you can go and get imitation crab meat steamed if you was trying to get that. I guess that taste, but yeah,
they do that a lot in the ramen restaurants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, we took these Cajun people whole like thing, like we made it a black thing. That's what's so funny.
I mean,
I'm crab ball like a black thing.
And I'm a history nigga, so I'm pretty sure if you follow it that Cajun lineage far enough, there's black people to get in the other two.
Yeah, I'm sure too. I'm sure too. But that's that Cajun style. Everything tossed in the bag is like Asian, and most of the good seafood places is owned by Asian people. So
First of all, I'm saying even then Mexicans. Because if you look in the back of the spots, Mexicans cook everything. I went to a Jamaican restaurant, they had Mexicans in the back last week, bro.
Yeah.
And the food
if you go to an Asian restaurant too, sometimes they have
Mexicans in the back. Mexicans can cook everything.
So that lineage is there.
Yeah. Cook anything, bro.
Well, that is all I have for today, ladies and gentlemen. This has been an amazing episode. Any last words? I'm gonna start, of course, with Big G.
Yeah, this was a wild episode. I'm still stunned behind the whole whores versus crackhead thing. So yeah.
That's a good point.
Interesting.
It ain't gotta be crackhead, just any kind of addict. Anything, like you just said earlier, like anything over can be like roadkill. Anything in moderation, too much you get tired of that shit. So addict, like I said, I don't think weed is bad, but if a bitch is a weed head, that shit get on your nerves, bro. Like
stay away from them. I gotta smoke before I eat, bitch.
Yeah, gotta smoke before you. I can't that shit about
I used to date a chick like that. This literally was an addict, but I ain't never had no money for weed, but I always had weed.
Oh, she was fucking. Anytime I feel like women get weed, not all women, but if I see a chick who ain't never got no money, but she always got weed, or she getting it somehow.
Yeah.
She getting it somehow.
That's when you an addict. So
yeah. Now you're fucking whatever.
Not the fucking
now you're fucking
Oh my God.
I don't think she was fucking for
Wait,
me.
I got a question. I saw this. Somebody presented this to me today, and I hadn't heard any of y'all mention it. Did y'all see something about this gay guy came out and said that he and Boosie have had a 6-month relationship?
What?
I don't believe it.
I don't believe that.
Oh, we gotta. Okay,
before you say this, whatever you say, don't say the F word. Not that y'all would say it, me again.
Oh yeah, no.
Boosie said the F word last week when referring to Lil Nas X. So of course, I feel like gay people gonna come out and say, yeah, we did something, but no.
But Boosie has said a lot of things about gay people and trans people. Now, I've never heard anybody say anything like this. But this guy came out and said he and Boosie have had a 6-month relationship. Wow. I've only seen it one time, so I'm not gonna go anywhere with it. But that's what I
don't believe it. I thought we should talk. Yeah, did y'all have any feelings about the things the baby said on stage?
So the thing how I feel about the baby is
pause. Hold on, you know what I'm talking about, G? No,
I got you now. Yeah, I know he said something. Yeah, okay, I know something about the HIV comment.
Hold your phone up. If you got clean coochie, if you don't got AIDS, if you wasn't sucking penis in the parking lot before you got here, he did a call and response like most rappers do, but this was a little different. Yeah. And now he's facing a lot of backlash. He's kicked off a lot of tours, a lot of festival shows. Lollapalooza canceled him yesterday. Before then, another festival canceled him. So, any thoughts on that, y'all?
So, how I feel about that is, I mean, if you go into certain club settings or certain settings in that way, they say stuff like that. It's not really generalized to the gay community. The DJ get on there. If you ain't got AIDS, put your hands up. If you STD free, that's just to get the crowd going.
Call and response.
Right. So in reference to, I just believe they kind of put those together because whatever Lil Nas X had going on, it was going on at the same time. I don't think they even had anything to do with each other at all because he was just doing that call and response. And I mean, you hear that shit in the club a lot. I can't like front on that. So I can't be like, oh, he was wrong for saying that. Like that was strictly it was not. He was just speaking in general. And I just think that Lil Nas X situation was going on at the same time to where they kind of put them two together and they really didn't have anything to do with each other. That's what I think.
I will say this about that situation. Like, bruh, you already know people are living in sensitive times right now when it comes to human rights as a whole.
Right.
Nigga, watch what the fuck you say, nigga. Can't be getting on the motherfucking radio fucking saying whatever, or on the mic saying whatever the fuck you want to say, bro. You gotta chill, man. Motherfuckers gotta know there's like boundaries that right now, like motherfuckers you can't cross or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And those boundaries are gonna be permanently engraved into society, bro. Just leave it alone, bro. He didn't have to say none of that shit that he said. He could have just went to the next fucking song. He could have came up with a different way of transitioning though, bro. But that nigga got an ego issue, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And those type of niggas are very dangerous niggas because they don't give a fuck about nothing or nobody else. And when you got people behind you that you got to take care of or whatever, and you costing them millions of dollars or whatever and revenue, you know what I'm saying? Like that, like that's some serious shit. You about to get blackballed by the industry over some shit that you shouldn't even have no saying, bro.
That's the
like you thinking that, like you looking at it's like a sight versus vision thing or whatever. Like he's just seeing what's in front of him, like fuck everything. But on a bigger scale, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas might blackball your ass because you talking about some motherfuckers with AIDS and motherfuckers that's gay and shit. Nigga,
because I mean that's still
some whole ass shit for real though.
Subject too. Yeah.
I piggyback on what Kay said. We got to realize that we living in a time, and you have freedom of speech in America. We do have freedom of speech, but you have to be equipped with what comes after that. You can get on mic, you can get on air, you can get on podcasts, so you can say whatever you want. But the backlash behind that, people have the right to feel how they want to behind it. Right. I think that's the part that go out of the ear. I got freedom of speech. Yeah, you're right. But freedom ain't really free. Because as you can see, you finna get blackballed. You got Elton John and Madonna, which I think they were clout chasers. Like Elton John and Madonna jumping out just to say some shit. I feel like if they didn't see black people going off on the baby or the gay, they would have never said that.
Exactly.
But because black gay people are snapping on the baby right now, they feel like they can say something and jump into it. And once again, that's their right too, because freedom of speech as well. So,
and another thing with that, like if we get big enough or whatever, to get to that level in this podcast, we gotta fucking clean our shit up too, because motherfuckers are gonna see these episodes and be like, yo, motherfucking K Dollars was saying something about eating ass and stepping on motherfuckers' toes and bitches and hoes and shit, and they might goddamn cancel my black ass.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got 2 videos I got to delete off. I know where they at on the internet, and they got to be deleted. But I was giving it up. This was years ago.
Yeah, they got to be
19
deleted.
Talking so reckless. And I was dead ass wrong. There is time for growth though. As I got older, as I got gay friends, as people came out the closet around me, I had to switch up how I looked at that. As I talked to gay people, and they were like, yo, I feel like I was born this way. I got to believe that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't believe that at first. I thought, oh, you ain't this. But it comes with growth. And but like I said, once you make it to a certain level, you definitely got to watch what you say. Freedom is not free, people. Free speech is free speech, but you cannot be held accountable for what people say after that, how they feel about what you said.
And I think just to go even a little bit deeper, just because you have the freedom to say what you want does not mean you should.
Right.
That's the problem with the world now. It's not too much freedom. People don't know when to shut the fuck up. That's the problem. People talk too fucking much now. That's the problem. Because we all have so many fucking platforms to say whatever we want to say. So everybody feels like, oh, I can say it and I'm protected. The baby was wrong. The baby was absolutely wrong. To these kids out here who unfortunately are being raised by his type of music and stuff like that, they're going to hear that and they're going to think it's golden. HIV is not a gay disease.
Right.
I get he's saying he wasn't tying the two together because he ain't smart enough. Like, let's be honest, the baby ain't don't seem like the sharpest tool in the shed. So I don't think he know that he did it. But you were saying that HIV is a gay disease.
He said 2 things back to back, which can be interpreted as that, and you said it. Regardless, what you're right.
You said right.
And it all come from you talking too much. Please,
so again, this is about having the right people around you, number one, who tell you, no, you go perform and you shut the fuck up about the rest of it. Go perform and keep it about the fucking music and keep going. People just feel like because they can, they should. They have the right to So nobody should. That is the problem right now. People just don't know when to shut the fuck up.
And then they have a lot of dumbass people in the comments supporting.
The people
and not just in the
behind you,
comments, around them, they circle be supporting that shit.
yeah. No, but regardless, I'm gonna say this: somebody should be in your circle, be like, "Yo, you need to apologize." Just that alone. The first time, don't even dig. If you've made a mistake, if you offended people, because even if I don't try to offend people, I still will say my bad. If you step on somebody's shoe, waste a drink in the club, my bad. That shit can save everything. That shit might save your life. You know what I'm saying? If I did not intend on doing it, you can say my bad, bro.
But you just need to know. You just need to know, like, to shut up. You just gotta know when to just not say something. Just because it sounds good in your head don't mean it's gonna sound good rolling off your tongue. That shows so many things. Whoever is around the baby is not a good part of his team, because they should have a daily briefing with this young man. Don't say nothing about the LGBTQ community.
You need a publicist now at this point.
Yeah, he needs somebody around him.
But you can't stop nobody from saying that right
then in the moment.
And that's very true. But if somebody is driving that home with him, the baby give me like reckless vibes. He do what he want to do when he want. He stay in trouble. So apparently ain't nobody around him like doing what needs to be done for him. He's a kid. The baby is a kid with a lot of fame and a lot of money, and he running amok. Ain't nobody around him.
That's a lot of people though, G. A lot of, especially rappers. We love rappers. But I'm gonna put on rappers. But when you young, coming from a certain atmosphere and thrust into the spotlight with a lot of money, they go for pro ball players, niggas who get money off rip very quickly. There is something there that isn't there, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I absolutely agree. But that kid gotta know when to shut up. Like, just in this situation, just him, he got to know when to shut up.
This is a lesson for everybody. Leave them people alone. That's my thing.
Leave everybody alone.
I talk reckless as hell on social media, but there's two groups of people I would never talk about. That's the LGBT community and them Jewish people. Let those people go. And I'm an avid Farrakhan supporter, and I love to post videos of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, but I don't. Because I know, somebody could take that the wrong way. Because I got a couple of Jewish friends on my timeline, and they told me how they feel about the Honorable Minister. You know what I'm saying? I might disagree, but I still give them the benefit of the doubt not to post certain things.
Right.
So,
but you don't play when it comes to whores, though. Damn, can the whores get some of that respect?
Whores have no power.
Wow.
Whores have no power.
There you have it. Was those your last words?
Last words, whores have no power. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Poor whores. I'm saying rich whores might have some control. Poor whores have no problem. They have no actual Yeah.
Well, it's been real as always.
Y'all want some last words from me?
Yes. Please go ahead. Drop that knowledge.
All right. Listen. One of the things that I want to say is I was scrolling through my Facebook timeline the other day and I came across this post. It goes a little something like this. And I quote, "Yeah, I buy pussy. Not because I need to, because I'm really just too busy and grown to try to finesse the draws off.
Oh, I saw that.
I got more money than time."
He's so smart. You know how much coochie he done got off that?
He said last week, I remember you said some pimp shit last week, like she pay a nigga to leave.
Yeah, but you know, G
at least be saying some real pimp shit. I didn't mean to cut that clip up. Yeah, you said some real dog pimp shit. G said that. You said you pay a nigga to leave. G said I keep money to pay a nigga to leave. I said, damn. A lot of people didn't hear that. I heard it though. I be hearing a little slick shit.
Jim and these young men are out here not looking for love, but chasing that bag and getting their life together, and they would rather pay you for sexual favors than be in a relationship.
I don't believe man pussy straight up though. I can feed you. We go out for dinner. Also, we do this. I might have bought some hair before, but I'm not giving you.
But we've had this conversation too. And I've told you it's gonna cost you no matter what.
Cool. But I want that nigga.
Not even monetary. Sometimes I'm telling you, it might cost you to have your motherfucking head. The hoe gonna stress you out.
But I just want to let y'all know.
Never in my life. Never in my life.
About you.
Never in my life has a bitch straight. I don't let. I'm sorry.
Listen. But one other thing though, what I was saying though, let's not forget about the women that are out here that are making that bag and ain't got time for you niggas. They would rather pay you to leave.
That's right.
Financial compensation for a sexual favor. They out here, they're just not bold enough to say it on Facebook for fear.
Wait. So you say the ladies and women out here buying dick?
Yeah. You think there ain't women out here that ain't got time for us? You think every woman got time to deal with niggas? No. Yes, women will pay you to leave. Yes, they will. There are a lot of successful, there are more successful women out here than men.
Yeah, that's true. Oprah buying dick.
Yes.
Why? When Stedman right there.
First of all, Oprah buy coochie before she gets that. I believe
Oprah. Wow, you will not do the queen like that.
But Stedman in that cut, well killed.
No, bro.
Don't tell me he ain't. On his dick, he's down duty. That's all he can do, and go back to his safe house.
Oprah been on house arrest for about 3 years.
That part. Yo. Once again, people, it's a Florida Man's podcast. Oh, Lisa, you want to end it or no? You want to?
No, do you?
I want to see Lisa guy. You want to do it?
Oh, okay. Well, once again, like Fletch said, this is a Florida Man podcast. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. This is your who, Fletch?
Jesus Christ. We do this. This is all that niggas do shit. No. The world's. Well, first it's God's. We go from the top, very top. It's God. It's God's favorite podcast. It's the world's favorite podcast. See, I got lost right there. What's that?
Your baby mama favorite podcast. I know that part.
Podcast. Your baby daddy favorite podcast. It's everybody's favorite podcast.
Yeah, so you got to do that part. We got to have that closeout moment every time. Got to.
All right,
Thank y'all.
Bye, y'all.